Hey, a little heads up, this is going to be a video with jokes in it. I know this is kind of a dark situation, but frankly I could wear a f***ing clown suit in this video and I wouldn't make as much of a farce of it as Max has. There will be jokes, there will be memes, I'm not going to be able to take this seriously because Max has somehow taken a cult that abuses children and made it impossible to take seriously in any way. At least if you watch his videos about it. Anyways, yeah, if you're a fan of MamaMax or you don't know the channel, we're not here for a thorough debunking, examination, and slam analysis of MamaMax. We're just here we're walking in with the pizzas and the room is on fire and it's chaos, and that's kind of the idea. Without any context, a lot of what he's made here comes off as completely unhinged, and you're about to witness somebody without context trying to understand it and failing very, very hard, as well as his entire chat, so enjoy. Well, goodbye, Tamatoa. Rest in grass. Touch grass, and not kids. Touch grass, not kids. That's the slogan of the stream. Next up, MamaMax is insane, or something. Years ago, this dude was making videos about, like, exposing, sex weirdos or whatever, and then, I think he really let it get to his head. The description now reads, filmmaker dedicated to empowering children, but which is weird and kind of creepy. But it was actually just recently even more weird and creepy. Allow me to go find the screen cap here. Because there's been a whole ongoing fucking situation with this guy. He made some recent video. And I think he's been, like, demanding that people watch it on stream. What's going on, eh? For a little bit, at least, the description and title of his channel read as follows. Godcult. Unlike most other influencers, Godcult is transparent about programming you. The purpose is to spread the word of humanity's biological God to ensure the survival, well-being, and happiness of our children. Guard our descendants. That's what God means. So this is insane. This is just insane. I'm sorry, man. I mean, I don't know what your deal is and, like, what's going on with you. And, like, maybe something happened to you, but this is insane. I don't know, I remember this guy made videos that were pretty okay at some point. Oh yeah, no, he changed it back. He had it as MamaMax for a while, and now it's MamaMax again. And for some brief, indeterminate, short amount of time, he had it, and it looked like this. Godcult, and this was the description. As opposed to this, which is already kind of a weird description. A filmmaker dedicated to empowering children, and you look at his avatar here. Wait, what happened to MamaMax? I really don't know. I mean, he made videos exposing predators and stuff, and yeah, he kind of just started to get really self-indulgent. If you've ever seen a Nexpo video, his videos are like Nexpo videos. They'll bring up things that seem to be real issues, and then he'll just turn it into like this overproduced, like really hyper melodramatic, scary, like horror video. This was the... What the fuck? Why are his thumbnails like this? Oh god. This was one that I saw that seemed to be kind of people were talking about this one. It mentions influencers. This seems to be connected to the God cult thing. What? Send this video to... Oh god, you want Mr. Beast to see... What the fuck is this? Anthony Fantano, Sniper Wolf, Dream, Joe Rogan. Oh, I knew it wasn't going to be too long before we got to someone I didn't recognize. One of these literally who's. Danny Gonzalez, Drew Gooden, Jarvis Johnson, Hassan, Jordan Matter. Right, okay. It's mostly people I recognize. So it's just a billion fucking, like, yeah, influencers, I guess. Wait, no. What is this? Oh god, I don't give a shit. Just play the video, fuck off.
Welcome to your programming. Kindly send this video to your favorite influencer. We will test them on the content of their character.
What in the... Oh, good God, man.
Do not listen to their words. Look at their actions. Let us begin. If God appeared before you and told you to sacrifice...
Why is it always about children? Why is this... Okay, I'm gonna ask what we're all thinking. Why is this guy so weirdly focused on helping children, quote-unquote? The guy seems to have some kind of insane fixation on, like, the children! He's like one of these Pizzagate people. It all comes back to guard our children! You are like a fucking childless 20-something. Why are you like this? It's kind of weird, man. If you were a dad, then maybe, but you're not, I don't think. So, like, why are you like this exactly? This is like an Opeth album cover. Why am I on 480p? This video goes up to 4K? You mean to tell me the Madam Web trailer has less production value than this cunt? What was the question? What would I do if God told you to sacrifice a child? Well, I mean, I guess if it was fucking God, like if it was actually God. Well, no, probably not, because I would just assume that I'm crazy. I feel like I would be very rational if I went crazy. Like, I would be like, no, I'm crazy. I know that that purple elephant isn't there. I feel like I would be very rational about it, so if God came to me, I think I would just assume that I was crazy, whether it was real or not. So I think I would probably not do it. I think I wouldn't. Children above God. See, that answer makes me sound like a fucking weirdo.
On an exoplanet far away.
Oh, it's more children, wow.
Extraterrestrial factions of the same primitive species are at war with each other. They are both guilty for spilling the blood of children. Children! Based on the pattern among this species, who will win the war?
The internationally recognized faction, the non-member observer faction. Extinction. Well, obviously the fucking third one, because children. You're gonna kill all the children, so there can't be more people. So it's the third one. There you go.
If you were being brainwashed, do you think you could tell?
If you were watching trash, do you think you could tell?
Thank you.
Okay, this is just a fucking H.R. Giger image. Is this, or is this... Can anybody confirm that this is from the video game Darkseid 2? Is this... Did MamaMax kill Rita? Everybody in town fucked Rita except Mike! God damn it!
Hey, you missed, pal.
I feel like this is just the head from that one area in Darkseid 2. I don't know, this looks very Giger.
For your submission, here are the correct
Oh no,
answers.
it's System Shock, you're right, I'm wrong, it's System Shock.
Will not be determined by your answers. It will be based on your behavior.
Okay.
Please proceed to the next section to complete your programming.
What the fuck is this AIDS? It's global warming, children in poverty. It's all about the children. This is so like the options here, right? What are the options with this? It's self-indulgent nonsense for his own ego. He's crazy and has some weird fucking fixation fetish on saving children. Or it's like for money and it's meant to like exploit the suffering of the actual suffering and endangering of children. Like, this is just kind of making a weird fucking farce of the whole thing. So whatever answer it is isn't very good. It's none of it's good.
I would say one of the things that really
maybe all three, yeah.
me, and that
I love kids, Charlie. I love kids. That was MamaMax's actual response to Critical when he wouldn't watch his video.
Child comes up to you and steals your sweet roll. Your mom just baked you that sweet roll. Do you A, punch that child? B, steal his sweet roll back? Do you C, try to talk to the child and get to know him better? Maybe he'll give you a sweet roll of his own. Yeah. B, keep in mind, this will determine what class you play later.
On March 18th, 2016, Spencer, a 16-year-old girl from Wiley, Texas, mysteriously disappeared and snared in a dangerous sex cult led by a child.
That's a real shame. People probably shouldn't try to go off into the vampire cult, you know.
A predator.
Probably, I don't know. I feel like you were old enough at that point to know that that's a dumb idea. I'm sorry.
Posing as a werewolf.
No, I know, victim blaming. I'm sorry, but it's just, come on. The vampire cult? Man.
The man had recruited hundreds of young children.
Very, very unfortunate.
Subjecting them to sending CP, kidnapping, assault.
Why do you need to have the spooky filter on your voice? I haven't even mentioned that yet. You know, it's bad enough when fucking Nexpo does it. I've talked before about how much I cannot stand Nexpo's videos anymore. His fucking... It's the same as this. It's this overproduced nonsense that's like up his own ass, ego-driven shit. Like, I made a joke about how it's dumb that this person tried to join a vampire cult, but, man, like, I feel like that's more respectful than this guy doing a fucking goofy voice while he talks about this whole situation. Like, mine was a joke. This is a whole video where you're talking in this stupid fucking down-pitched thing. Why? Why does it need to be scary? Shouldn't it be scary enough that such a thing like this happens on its own? Do we really need you to, like, dramatize it in this fucking way?
Spencer and the other survivors shared their stories with me. This video serves as their scream for action against their perpetrator.
He makes it sound like a joke.
No, what you saw was cringe.
No, chat member, it is a real case, I would assume. This is just the way this guy edits his fucking videos. Also, yeah, we're just stuck on this for like 10 seconds. Because it's super dramatic and cool. This is just the way he edits his videos. I would assume, I believe this is probably a real scenario. I don't think it's a fucking ARG. I'm pretty sure it's a real missing person. And he's treating this like it's a fucking spooky, like, FNAF video or something. It's absurd. Why are you doing it this way? This is so fucking dumb.
Gerard.
So, there's a possibility he will use accounts. Drama-oriented. He may attempt to engage drama-oriented media sources, leveraging their platform to spin a narrative in his favor. Oh, okay. What? Who are you? What the fuck is happening? Do I need to go into the home? What the fuck is happening? This fucking video of this vampire man growl at us, and then you're like, he may attempt to engage drama, or is this like disinfo? Like, hey, if anybody says anything about me, it's just this guy. Is that what this is? What the fuck? He has a history of spreading disinfo. Okay, sure. To deflect from allegations against him, right. So the concept of this video is you're trying to brainwash fucking Mr. Beast into what exactly? Like talking about this? Like spreading the word? If you don't tell the world about how this guy is a sex weirdo, then you're complicit. I think that's what he tried to do with Charlie, right? Was say that, like, because you won't watch my video, you're complicit in, like, what's happening or some stupid shit like that. This guy is gonna make, like, a disinformation campaign on the internet to silence the victims. The vampire man, right? Will do this.
Camden Gerard Davis. Leviathans are coming for you.
What is this? Look at this fucking ridiculous shit. Why are you making a fucking skinny puppy type beat on this video about an actual case? Why is this reminding me of the unicorn cult lady? Why are you making a fucking clown show of this? This person is like sex trafficked or something. What is wrong with you? The song is good. Threats of extinction. Like, do you believe this? I don't think it's better that I think it's vastly preferable that this is all just an act and this guy is super fucking up his own ass, and it's... Because if he believes all of this crazy shit, like, sex trafficking is going to lead to extinction. Well, I don't know what to tell you, man. There's probably medicines for that. Like, children are the key! Wait, who's the enemy? The enemy of children are the enemy of all of us, right? I mean, this is exactly the same. Like, okay, it's maybe not as political in the same way, but it's exactly the same. It is identical to the Pizzagate people. It is identical. It's this bizarre thing where also is this the Witcher logo? But I don't think so, but it looks like he's got the Witcher medallion around his fucking neck. How did he even fucking make this stupid shit? This is so dumb. I'm sorry. It's like the Nostalgia Critic videos we watched yesterday. Like, yeah, you put a lot of effort into this, and it was like the worst possible outcome. Like, it's like the effort has gone in all of the worst possible places. Like, you put effort into making the worst decisions possible, you know? That's what happened. You didn't half-ass making it as bad as you could. But, like, it's the same as the Pizzagate people. It's the same weird thing where this guy has decided to elect himself the fucking protector of children across all mankind. Like, this is just strange, dude. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
God's will is not written in man-made books. It is written in our DNA. Reproduce and protect our offspring.
You know, SMT6 is looking pretty good, though.
Guard our descendants. Welcome to Godcult. As your first command, I kindly ask you to share Spencer's story with the following. We want you.
So the idea here... I guess it's probably not intended to actually fucking brainwash people, but... The idea was, hey, Mr. Beast, you gotta see this. Alright guys, what's up? Everybody's telling me to watch this crazy new video from MamaMax. And then, like, Mr. Beast is gonna react to this? Is Sniper Wolf gonna react to this? Like, Anthony Fantano was on that list. Why would Anthony Fantano... Like, what? I guess I'll fucking spread the word. Maybe he can, like, retweet it. This is like that shit where, like, apparently now every celebrity needs to have an opinion about everything. You know, every celebrity needs to have something to say about every fucking thing in the entire fucking world that ever fucking happens, or is going to happen, or didn't happen, or could have happened. And we're all supposed to judge every opinion that they ever have about everything. So fucking Sniper Wolf is supposed to, with her fucking tiny pea brain, and Anthony Fantano, who just talks about music, and fucking Mr. Beast, and XQC with his tiny fucking pea brain, are all supposed to watch this video. And apparently, even though this has nothing at all to do with the style of content they make, or the tone of content they make, they're supposed to, like, what? Not just retweet it, but I guess also, like, make a video about it and be like, I can just imagine the Anthony Fantano video. He shows up, he gives it a red flannel. And he's like, yeah, you know, trafficking kids, it's not good. Sniper Wolf 2 would be like, bro is trafficking kids. Bro is a vampire. No, that's him. That's Morbius. I guess. Do we want that? Do we really want Mr. Beast reacting to this? Like, imagine the dystopian fucking world in which this video actually, like, what it claims to want. To brainwash the influencers. It obviously doesn't want to brainwash them, but it wants them all to see it. It wants them all to talk about them. Well, I say obviously it doesn't want to brainwash him. I don't know, this guy seems fucking nuts, so maybe it does. Yeah, he wants, like, XQC to make a profit off of these people also. Cause, like, that's the way it would happen, right? It would be Mr. Beast making, like, a profitable video about, like, guys, you gotta make sure that this guy, and like, what the fucking horrible, like, the horrible fucking, this guy, I mean, I'm sorry, this fucking guy is just some dude that this fucking MamaMax guy is telling us is apparently the guy. Maybe he is. Maybe he's guilty. Maybe he did it and he deserves to go to jail, but he sure hasn't been decided that way, one way or another, by a fucking trial, by a jury. Are we just supposed to have corpse husband decide that this guy's guilty and put out a fucking search party for him? Is that what this video is asking to happen? This is ridiculous. Dear PewDiePie. Oh, we're getting into it here. I guess we're about to find out.
Welcome to Godcult. As your first command, I kindly ask you to share Spencer's story.
Did you like it? Did you hate it? What did you rate it? Anthony Fantano. Human trafficking. Forever. Dear Felix at PewDiePie. As a new parent, oh god. You're undoubtedly experiencing the transformative mechanisms that we describe here. If you find the time, we would be honored if you could share our important message with your audience. So why does it need to be a cult also? Why are you making this more creepy than it already is? Why are you making this a cult about you? Like, hey everybody, this child got abducted. Here, join my cult of personality about me! About stopping them, stopping the child that guy, stop him, yeah. But follow me! And they're trying to leverage the fact that PewDiePie is a dad. That is really strange and creepy. I don't like that. I don't really care for him being like, hey, you're a dad, right? Yeah. Odd. Dear Lex Fridman, your voice is undeniably the most influential on this platform. Well, that's not true. I mean, he's up there, sure, yeah. It's evident that we share a common vision for the future of humanity. One that is deeply rooted in love. I mean, it's not like he's unaware that this is a strange, creepy fucking cult thing that he's doing. Like, why would you make, like, legitimately, why would he, is it just to, I mean, the only answer is just to draw attention, which I guess is like he wants attention drawn to this situation, but again, that guy has not been fucking found guilty of anything or whatever, so, like, I mean, I'm sure, you know, he seems like a lovely guy with his vampire fangs, but we really don't know one way or the other. So whatever you're trying to do where we, like, sick the court of public opinion and get Lex Fridman to talk about this fucking vampire guy, I don't know that that's gonna make it. I think that's dystopia right there. I don't know. Dear Jimmy, your philanthropic endeavors and impactful use of your platform have been both inspiring and aspirational for us. I believe that your influence could serve as a powerful catalyst in the war I've been fighting uphill here on YouTube. We're not asking for your money, just your voice. Well, his money's a lot better, though, and probably, I mean, he's got a lot of it. You might as well ask for some. Pull a Harry Dubois. Just walk up to a rich person sometime and go, you look pretty rich. Can I have some money? And you might pass the skill check. They'll just give it to you because they value your boldness and they're also a relic of the disco age. You've welcomed a diverse range of guests. As a father yourself. Why are you doing this? I don't know if, is Max a father? Is that what's happened? Did he have a kid and this is like happened because of that? Because if he's not a dad himself, this is I mean, it's already weird if he is, but fuck, this is very strange. Not just the fact that he's like a single mid-20s guy who's doing this. Well, I don't know if he's single, but I don't believe he's a father. No, he's very much alone. Yeah, and I'm sure he craves children in his life. You know, he wants to raise one. I mean, I'm sure that's all I mean by that. But yeah, he's specifically targeting people and being like, you know, as a father. Wow, this guy sucks. Okay, Philly D. I don't need more of the music, thank you. We were pleasantly surprised and grateful to see you cover our movement. Pick a side YouTube. Oh, God. Yeah, he really got the ego to his head, didn't he? Like, he had Muda make a video about his hashtag thing, and he got all fucking his dick hards, as Muda used to say in his I remember he would always say that, get their little dick hards. And I'm always like, you mean dicks hard? But no, he always said dick hards. I always like that. Yeah, he got his little dick hards. After Muda made the video, and people like Philly D talked about pick a side YouTube, and then he was influenced to do this. It's funny that Mudahar is not mentioned in this list of influencers, by the way. Isn't that interesting? Because I don't think Mudahar has mentioned any of this up to now. And so either they're like not, maybe there was a falling out there or something, I don't know. But Philly D is involved. Somebody says Muda needs to tard wrangle Max. Ethan and Hila need to be involved as parents! You need to safeguard the children! Just unhinged. So Corpse Husband is here now. Anthony. The banger you're currently enjoying is Replicant's Army by Filmmaker. We believe your audience would appreciate this fiery composition. Would you consider exposing them? Get your fucking spelling correct, buddy. Wait, exposing them? You mean the person who made this song is the guy who is the guy? Is that what he's saying? Or exposing who? Exposing Filmmaker? Who's Filmmaker? Is that the artist? Is this just you asking Anthony Fantano to check out your fucking mixtape? What is wrong with this fucking video? Fucking hell! Filmmaker is awesome. I guess Filmmaker is an artist. Alright, well, cool. I'm sure they're a great artist. I wouldn't know, but sure. I make a video talking about the Armenian genocide and Hassan Abi's role in the whole situation. And then I'm just like, by the way, this Anthony Fantano, if you're watching, you're currently listening to a song by Fido. I didn't make it, but I really like the artist. So yeah, just consider exposing talking about the Armenian genocide sometime. And yeah, you know, that would be great. Thank you. Thank you.
This video is for Seema Davis. I would like to extend my most...
Is this one of the 2% of this video that's actually something that's not ridiculous?
...heartfelt apology that this is how you have to find all of this out.
Is this like from a victim or something?
The fact of the matter is, your son, Camden Gerard Davis, has been victimizing hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of minors.
Okay, right. Right. Well, that's awful if that's true, but if that's true, like, get the police involved? Why are we trying to get Corpse Husband involved? If this is a situation where this guy has abused hundreds and hundreds of people, why are we trying to get Anthony Fantano to listen to the latest Filmmaker song in this fucking video? What the fuck is this shit?
By March of 2016...
Tell the fucking authorities, you fucking...
He convinced me and lured me over state lines. I ran away.
What? I'm very sorry to hear that you were involved in this, ma'am. I'm sorry to hear about all of this. Call the cops, get the police involved. If the police won't get involved, then fucking Corpse Husband is not gonna do anything. Like, I don't know. I mean, is it just a case where, like, the law has proven ineffective, maybe? So we really have we're just resorting to get your favorite influencer to form a hate mob to stop this guy that no criminal trial has brought to bear. Like, he hasn't even been arrested for what he's been accused of here, let alone tried and acquitted or anything. Like, I could see if the guy went to fucking trial and was found not guilty and people were unsatisfied with that, and, you know, maybe they decided to take the law into their own hands a little bit in that kind of scenario. Like, all right, you know, sure, I mean, that's still kind of, you know, the technically the law, whatever, but I don't know, in this case, there's just an element of this that's very weird, that's very dystopian, of like, Yep, this guy did this thing, apparently. The law, for whatever reason, the law cannot be involved. But apparently he did something, and we all have to stop him. Corpse Husband and Dream have to team up like a fucking Batman comic and put this guy behind bars, I guess.
When I did make it to Atlanta on the bus.
Yeah, he got Drew Gooden and Danny Gonzalez. And Sniper Wolf! Don't forget XQC was involved. He got all of them in on it. So yeah, no, I mean, the cops wouldn't do anything, but Sniper Wolf, bro's abusing! And that guy's behind bars. Like, it's on site, you know?
Camden got an Uber, came and picked me up, and brought me back to your house in Lilburn, Georgia.
Okay.
He mentally abused me.
Wow, this sounds like a real scenario that unfortunately happened to you. It's a shame that this was not the first thing that was shown in this video and was buried behind 7 minutes of the most insane fucking self-indulgent garbage I've ever seen in my life.
Physically abused me.
It's really unfortunate that your video your video here was used in this manner.
Sexually abused me, and at even one point tried to kill me. Me and the other survivors, we are real.
Hey guy, so I tried to stop human trafficking for 1 week. Yeah, that's a good video. Sponsored by HelloFresh.
Spencer is pursuing legal action against Camden and the law enforcement agencies that failed her.
Oh, they failed her. I see. Well, right. Well, we gotta get Kid Icarus involved. He'll stop him. The net hasn't been cast wide enough is the thing. We're never gonna stop him with just Dream and Corpse Husband, because they're probably groomers anyway. What you need is someone like Doug Walker, AVGN, maybe like Darkside Phil. You could get Chris Chan involved. You could get like, you know, maybe ADF. Like, I don't know if ADF is still alive and kicking. I don't know if they've ascended into a godlike genderless being. I don't know, but there's a lot more people that you know, Cyrax, you know, King Cobra. King Cobra would talk about this. Guys, there is this dude. His name is Camden, and he needs to stop abusing minors. That's fucked up, man. That's not what's up. You know, there you go. That'd stop it.
To support this effort, all donations received in October via our Patreon will be allocated for this legal process. All additional funding will be used to film this story as it unfolds. If you are a survivor of Camden Gerard Davis and would like to participate, please reach out to us.
Oh, okay. So, I've been told that there's a video here that he has on his channel that was the one. It is the one about Charlie. So, he just changed the thumbnail and stuff. Here he is, I guess.
Please help us find them. We are real.
My voice changer is not, though.
Thank you for watching.
Okay, yeah, it's a real shame that this whole situation is happening. It's a shame that the law has failed the victims, apparently. And it's a shame that you are now kind of seemingly exploiting them for this very bizarre purpose. So yeah, this is, I guess, we're gonna jump ahead. There's two more videos. There's the older ones here from, you know, months ago, which were already kind of their thing. Is this his music?
I hear the prey, and we're the pred. I hear the prey, and we're the pred.
Uh-huh. Wow, that's embarrassing. This one is the one about Charlie, though. Man, I guess I'm gonna be making my fucking apple maple pork roast at like 10 o'clock or something. Oh, fuck this. So yeah, this was the video that was about Charlie, I guess, or something, and he, I guess, changed the title and thumbnail, like he changed the name of his channel from MamaMax to Godcult back to MamaMax. So, yeah, he did that. Please read before watching. Trigger warnings, everyone! Trigger warnings! In this video that I purposefully made to be scary and off-putting. Trigger warnings! Loud noises! Trigger warnings! Flashing lights! Trigger warnings! Loud noises! There might be disturbing content! Trigger warning! Breathers! Please be advised that this video is for educational, informational purposes only. It is provided with the intent of fair use and to document criminal behavior as part of an ongoing investigation. Right, criminal behavior. Yes, presiding officer corpse husband on the case. Right. You are welcome to use this video or any parts. As long as appropriate credit is given. It's MamaMax, everybody. Credit to the creators. MamaMax is the user who uploaded this video. All ad revenue generated in this video will be donated to support the survivors of Camden Gerard Davis. Well, what does that mean? You just gathered up a bunch of people who said that they were victims and said that they want free money. Victims, not legally, I guess. I mean, again, legally, nothing has happened in this scenario.
My name is Max Stryker. I'm a filmmaker dedicated to empowering children.
Why don't you talk like this in your videos normally? He already has a fine voice. Why does he need to do the stupid fucking voice changer shit? What is the point of that? Is it genuinely to try to get the corpse husband demographic with that fucking ASMR, ooh, sexy, deep voice boy shit? He already has a good voice for this.
This is a call to action disguised as a cancellation.
Oh my god. Okay.
It is my hope that it will bring the maximum amount of eyes and ears
Thank you,
to crucial
Tyler, by the way,
in our
for pointing out that this is the video.
Society. Let this video be the example by which we, as influencers, can make digestible content.
Oh my god. What? You're trying to get Sniper Wolf involved in this? You already tried to get Sniper Wolf involved in this, but now you're trying to make a point about how this has something to do with her and Azzyland or whatever drama.
And for our audience,
what the fuck?
While addressing much more important matters. Thank you.
Why are we canceling Charlie?
Hello, friends, it's me. Oh, who the heck are you clicking on my video?
Why are you Sniper Wolf now? Guys, why is he Sniper Wolf now? Go back to being the creepy man in the cult video. I don't,
Let me be the first to welcome you to my channel. Today's video...
Why are you fiddle-dee-dee Irish Scottish now?
...diverges from the usual content. While it's easy to get caught up...
Wait, is he usually fiddle-dee-dee? Is that his normal accent?
To crucial issues in our society.
No, it isn't. Why is he doing an accent? What is this?
Let me be the first to welcome you to my channel.
Is he trying to be like Jack Spadicy?
Today's video diverges from the usual content. While it's easy to get caught up in the latest internet sensations...
He's Jacksepticeye? What the fuck is this shit?
Pressing need to shine a light on a much deeper, darker, demonic topic.
Oh, hang on. I do see it here, Tyler. The video where a random guy summarizes the actual info Max couldn't be bothered to put into his video, and Charlie's response. Okay, interesting. Well, man, this is gonna be a long fucking stream, isn't it?
Lurking
already is.
Beneath the surface. Sniper Wolf. Madorman Monday! What was that?
But if I had to guess, I would say that the point that he's making is that he's much better than Sniper Wolf, which is true. I mean, you know, so is like actually Pawn Scum. But he's much better than Sniper Wolf specifically because his content is important, while a person like her, or maybe I guess Charlie probably also, are not important, and they just make stupid, like, Pog videos and react to things, I guess. I guess. I would assume that's the point he's making.
What? What?
My name is Spencer, and I am a survivor of Camden Gerard Davis, the leader of a destructive cult that has victimized hundreds of minors. This video is our screen grab.
So this is... Yeah, I don't know, because I'm just because, again, the last video had this whole thing about how, oh, there will be a disinformation campaign that he makes to discredit all of this or something. And the fact that none of these people have had any success, apparently, none of them at all, none of them, hundreds of people are victims. Not one has been able to get the police involved successfully. I just don't know. Really starting to wonder where that trial is for this man who's, getting accused of quite a lot of things here and doesn't seem to be able to speak for himself at all about any of this.
On March 18th, 2016.
Yeah, we went from the we transitioned from the fiddly-dee Irish bullshit to this and to like actual victims supposedly, and then this and yeah, like, is this a serious situation or are you making a fucking joke? This is even worse than the last one.
A 16-year-old girl from Wiley, Texas, mysteriously disappeared, lured by the illusion of joining a supernatural family as a vampire on some random corner of the internet.
Yeah, the fucking voice changer is back. Yeah, are you a vampire?
She actually found herself ensnared in a dangerous sex cult, led by a child predator, posing as a werewolf god.
I'm a werewolf, bitch!
I would love to see a video that's about this, that's not just a colossal fucking wank. Holy shit.
And had recruited hundreds of young children, subjecting them to...
We cannot possibly say the words that are in this video. We cannot possibly say what this video is about. YouTube might get mad at us, and I might not make money from this video. This is the only thing we've seen of this guy so far. Which, to be fair, is not looking good. To be fair, I have no trouble believing that this guy is some kind of freak. There's a possibility he will use anonymous accounts. You're doing this again. We're trying to... He may resort to legal threats as a method to suppress the story and silence his victims. Like, we're really setting this guy up as, like, the worst dude ever. This is like a social experiment. Like, this is... it would be amazing if this turned out to be, like, a social experiment. It turns out that nothing happened, and this fucking guy... I mean, I don't think it is, because there's another video that talks about it. Apparently it's a real case, but... It would be amazing, something like this. That's what this made me think of. Like, nothing actually happened, right? And this guy just did nothing. But it's all to see how we react to just this, the implication that this guy is horrible based on just, look, he growl, and here's some things that say he'll do some stuff that's bad, and then some people said that he did some stuff, and that's all you need. That's all you need. But I guess he actually did. It's just this is the most horribly edited, like, thing. I mean... Again, effort in all the wrong places. He clearly put effort into these videos, but it's like completely in the wrong, completely misguided.
Camden Gerard Davis. Leviathans are coming for you.
Okay. Can we get to Charlie? No. Oh. What? Why are you involving Sniper Wolf in this? Like, you take PewDiePie and you put him in a slideshow alongside horrific tragedy. Like, what the fuck is that? That just seems very strange. Oh my god, guys, look, MamaMax's is real. So everybody's talking about Sniper Wolf and not his thing, and he's sad. Oh, that's what it's about. Oh. I see. Ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelts. Why didn't Charlie talk about me and the victims? My thing and the victims thing. Why didn't he talk about any of that? He just talked about Sniper Wolf, that fucker. I see now. Now it's all come clear. Now it's all clear. I see. Are we on Filmmaker again? That's awesome, bro. That's so cool.
Behind the clicks and views of internet drama.
How do you make this and take yourself seriously?
There's a story.
How do you record this and not laugh?
We're overlooking.
How do you make these faces and move your eyes like this and not break down laughing? Because the subject matter is serious. I mean, it's not a laughing matter. The children are being harmed and all of that. But also, this is just ridiculous, though. I just can't believe this.
It continued to be muffled by the cacophony of the latest drama or trend.
Wait, somebody says, did you know Spencer is financially and emotionally dependent on Max? Wait, you mean the victim? Oh. Huh. Well, you know, I mean, I just don't know if that's true. I mean, I don't have any more proof of that than we do of any of what apparently this guy did. Maybe you're just making that up. I mean, I have no way of knowing that, chat member. I mean, that's what he said. That's what the chat member said. That's what the chat member said. I'm not saying allegedly. The chat member's alleging it. I'm not alleging it. That's what the chat member's alleging it. What's the chat member's name? Is it Tony J? Aren't you the guy that voiced Venom? Aren't you the guy that did the Venom voice? That might have been a different... I think it was Tony Todd, I think. Might have did Venom. It's on his stream last night. He saw it live, but no proof. Okay, what happens in the stream last night? What do you mean the stream last night had all of that information? What do you mean?
His heinous crimes, the lives he's shattered.
Yeah, I have no way of really knowing if this guy is even really a bad person. Like, at this point, it's starting to sound really incredibly sus that hundreds of people couldn't get the police involved to stop this guy. Get Corpse Husband and Critical to talk about it, and Sniper Wolf. Don't need to get the police involved anymore. The law has failed. We can just put that one to rest. I mean, the law does fail sometimes. That's a fact. But man, I don't know. How hard did you try? How many calls? Was it 2? Was it 3? Was it 5? How many calls to the police was it, Max? And all the people, you know, all the various people involved in this. I mean...
Often receive a fraction of the attention granted to the latest internet scandal.
So again, he is genuinely... This is the cinematic Venom video. This is the cinematic Venom video where it's clearly that this is... It's very, very clear the moment you read between the lines that this is all just being done for his own purposes because people didn't give him attention and now he's mad. Look at the little face he gives here.
Of the attention.
My video got no attention!
The latest internet scandal. The survivors who fell prey to Camden Gerard.
Think about the survivors in my video.
Davis were once impressionable and malleable minds, unknowingly ensnared by the beguiling algorithms of the internet.
What? The internet? It's the internet's fault? It's not this one guy? I mean, I guess ultimately you want to take it on a fucking meta level.
That would lead them almost irretrievably into the clutches of exploitation for 7 long years.
Yeah, this guy gets lots of fucking views, you know? Like, the guy gets a good amount of fucking views. And here he's showing, like, child's drawings to pull at your heartstrings. Guys, they were literal children! The guy gets a lot of views. This video is from like a couple of days ago and he's getting over 100,000, nearly 200,000 views. The guy is not fucking hurting for views. The guy has 759,000 subscribers. Yeah, I'm sorry your video didn't make... Like, you know what, guy, I'm gonna tell you this, your fucking story, even if it's the truest shit in the world, not as big a deal as, like, the Gaza situation either, you know? But I don't see you talking about that, so, fucking, why don't you make your video talking about Israel and Palestine, and then PewDiePie can make his video talking about your fucking situation. How about that?
As their pleas echoed into the void, muted cries for help that were met with an indifferent world, too hyper-focused on some ephemeral stimulation.
I can see the link,
it was
Tony.
Only through a twist of fate, an almost serendipitous connection through my sister, that their voices found a conduit in me. I took...
Oh boy, the fucking... Oh, it never ends. Wow, this one's gonna go to midnight, everyone.
To YouTube, turning their whispers into a broadcast that could reach the eyes and hearts of hundreds of—
So his sister is also involved. I'm gonna jump ahead to when we get to Charlie here. It's mostly children are at danger, protect the children. Won't someone please think of the children? And now Charlie.
Opportunity for influencers to use their platforms for something greater than just views and likes, to become agents of change in a world that desperately needs it.
There's an Australian member of the group that sent Camden a few $1,000s a year for years at this point, along with him getting money from other kids. If this— wow! Why would this video be structured in such an awful way that makes this seem the most, like, suspicious shit? Because it sounds like there's real stuff going on here. And at this point, I'm, like, on this fucking other guy's side because this video is so horribly structured and makes it seem like it's basically just Max and some people that he knows potentially just, like, character assassinating some dude with no proof. But people in chat are like, no, yeah, there's stuff, and I'm like, holy shit, why is that not in this video? Why are we not learning about any of that? Holy shit, why did I learn about that from a chat message? Maybe we jumped over it, to be fair. But we watched most of the last fucking video, and enough of this video, that if the info was here, you'd think he'd fucking present it, but he sure isn't. Holy shit!
Thing necessary.
No background checks! This is the first YouTube superhero that protects children! MamaMax! Make sure you guys go to www.blackcougar.com for all of your Black Cougar related needs. There's a lot of— I spent hours on blackcougar.com last night, so just make sure you go to blackcougar.com to learn more. The only superhero YouTuber who protects children! England! You have got to take MamaMax across the pond! Hey, Charlie, I appreciate— what? The main reason I'm extending this invitation isn't to get you back into the reaction game. Charlie, I just want to float by my spec scripts for the Seinfeld reboot. I think you might really like them. I've seen how you and others and your circle operate with a sense of responsibility and fairness. My upcoming video has elements that could be provocative. So this is him trying to get in contact with Charlie. Sorry for the wall, but this is important. The video itself is self-explanatory, but there's a specific reason why I came to you first. I've been consulting with top organizations in the field of cult psychology. Whether influencers like us inadvertently act as cult leaders, it's imperative for us to delve into this as it has far-reaching consequences for our audiences. You're all likely aware of harmful influencers. Sniper Wolf serves as a recent example. This is from last month on the 24th. I've reached out to you because I believe you are different. Okay, watch the video. Good influencers. Spread the word. This is... yeah, spread my video, please. Everybody spread the word of my video. Exporting the 5-hour interview. A survivor of Camden, right, Spencer, who apparently is somebody that this guy— it's not his girlfriend apparently, but she's, quote, financially and emotionally dependent on MamaMax, according to the chat member who apparently got this info from a stream MamaMax just did like the other night. And here I thought Glink would be the one YouTube guy that I used to watch that goes crazy. So he really just bothered Charlie a whole bunch about this. Your action could be life-saving, Charlie. As I'm sure you've noticed, there are some significant conversations unfolding in our group chat, but you've been relatively quiet. Like, you're gonna guilt Charlie for not doing more about— this is like the Spider-Man thing. Like, why didn't Spider-Man— he must be terrible, why didn't he save my son? Well, because he was busy saving someone else's fucking son. He can't be everywhere at once. And that's not even fucking applicable, because it's like, well, Charlie does what he fucking can to raise awareness for things. He's not gonna do anything, really, and he inherently has some moral obligation to talk about this fucking video that you made. Like, because you say so to him. You told him that it was super important that he talk about it. So how dare he not talk about it? Because you said it was. It could be life-saving, after all. So it's him that's the fucking monster, because he decided to not talk about something, like, for one reason or another, or he didn't see your messages, or he's busy, or it's just not his responsibility to put the fucking, this kind of burden on his shoulders, you know? Like, Jesus fucking Christ. No celebrity person deserves to have this fucking put on them. Just like, you have a platform, so you have to talk about this! And if you don't, then you're bad! Fuck, man. Holy shit. You have no right. You are so entitled to tell somebody else to do this and then act like they're a bad person or something. Edit Wing Dork here, back at you with a little bit of an aside while editing the thing. Yeah, it's just become incredibly... It's hard to ignore the fact that this is so egotistically driven. I mean, he has completely entangled the concepts of justice and, like, doing right by the victims with his own ego, his own channel. I provided a voice for these people. I'm a conduit for good. All the shit about, like, extinction. Are you the fucking only person that can save all of humanity from extinction, you psycho? I don't know, we go through this being like, is he just doing this for money and attention? Is he crazy? I think he's crazy. I think that's my answer. That's my final answer, is that he really seems to believe that he alone can save us from our horrible impending fate. As a little aside, I also want to point out, he spends a while fucking picking at the people that were upset with Sniper Wolf and calling it latest internet scandal and all that kind of shit. Okay, first of all, her invading someone's fucking home is not an internet scandal. That's just a crime. But second of all, Sniper Wolf's entire fucking audience is children. I mean, if you want to talk about the future of society, then a bunch of fucking children being brainwashed to watch a moron like Sniper Wolf is probably at least as bad as the vampire cult, you know? Probably not as bad per person, but more people are affected globally by Sniper Wolf than by this Kincaid guy or whatever his fucking name is. Obviously very different situations. I'm not equating the two. I'm just saying that, like, to completely downplay the fact that Sniper Wolf is in and of herself a fucking threat to the children, just because it's, like, inconvenient to your own weird ego video, is interesting. Anyways, back to it. Like, look at this. The video did not meet our expectations, and we likely did not make enough to start a full legal suit. Well, alright, then I guess that's that, then. As part of the process for the full film, we will be interviewing different cultural leaders on their perspective on destructive influencers. You fine gentlemen serve as powerful voices to multiple communities. So it shifted from take action and bring a word, bring attention to my thing. It shifted from that into please interview me and talk about cults or something, and cult mindsets and destructive influencers and something. Like, it's just for attention, man. You just want these fucking popular streamer people to give you attention again. Because it's probably been a while since a streamer person looked at your videos on stream, since pick aside YouTube, and you probably want some more views, so you want some attention with this. Charlie, I've noticed it's been some time since our last interaction, and while I'm aware that you have a full schedule, I wanted to reach out again. Yeah, just, like shoving this onto him. Jesus Christ. Holy shit, leave him alone. I'm reaching out again because the voices of child survivors cannot be ignored. I hope you will not let us down. Us? You are not one of these survivors at this point. Maybe you are of another situation, I don't know, but you're not one of the victims of this guy. Why are you saying us? Why are you attaching yourself emotionally to this fucking movement? Why are you saying us? He's showing us he's showing us his screen caps with Charlie like this is supposed to prove something. And all it's proving is that you bothered this guy. And have continued to bother him. I know it's at 1:30, but please give it a watch at your earliest convenience. Another fucking Godcult video, which I guess has been removed. Me after Charlie doesn't answer my DMs. Me after Charlie continues to not answer my DMs. Charlie, think about the victims and answer my DMs! God damn it, Charlie, I blurred her face out! Answer my DMs! God damn it, Charlie, I've watched every video you've ever made! Why won't you answer my DMs? God damn it, Charlie, I know you had COVID, apparently, according to the chat member, but answer my DMs!
I'm reaching out not to corner you.
I'm reaching out not to corner you. How is it that you continue to make everything you do weird and predatory? Like, your last video was about being a cult, and now you're like, I'm not trying to approach you, I'm not trying to corner you!
I respect you as an individual. I believe you are fundamentally a good man. I would not be reaching out to you if I thought otherwise. However, our community, and by extension our society...
You know, maybe he should think, like, has he not at all stopped to... He's so narcissistic as to think that it has to be about Charlie. It can't be about him. It has to be about Charlie. Charlie's talked about, like, he just showed Peluchin Entertainment up there, which was years ago at this point. People might not remember. This was some, like, Chilean kid, I think, who, like, I don't know, he, like, killed his cat on YouTube or something, or beat it up or something like that. And it was pretty bad, and it raised a stink, and people were upset. And Charlie talked about it. He was one of the people that talked about it. And so I guess this guy's making a point like, well, Charlie talked about that, so why didn't Charlie talk about my thing? And it's like, maybe you should just critically analyze for the time it takes you to edit one of these videos or something. Like, why he would have talked about that and not this.
Or the exploitation of children. A subject of grave importance.
Oh my god, look at him talk with the sound off. Think critically. Yeah, to grab that one and pull it in there, yeah. And so one more thing. The ass was so fat, it's really big, juicy. Yeah, really succulent. Yeah, it was just like that.
A subject of grave importance is alarmingly overlooked, neglected by the spotlight that's instead...
This is the same exact mindset of the fucking Pizzagate people. Again, it's the same thing of like, well, why aren't you talking about Hillary and the Pizzagate? It's like, cause Anthony Fantano, who you tagged in your first video, makes videos about music, you freak.
Cast on topics like Sniper Wolf. While such content has its relevance, my intention in reaching out to you, especially through private channels like Discord, was to foster a private approach to address these serious matters. Unfortunately, your silence has left me with no choice but to resort to more public forms of communication. This, in of itself...
Your silence has left me with no choice but to horribly embarrass myself. But I guess that's just normal for this guy's channel. We need to listen to his fucking rap video.
It has...
Yeah, I think it would be... That was a good one. I think it would be good without his voice in general. Nuh-uh! Nuh-uh! Uh-huh. Grab it! Yeah! Take me! Yeah! Power! Black power!
It has far-reaching consequences.
Soylent Wendigoon.
Especially in our battle against the rampant spread of disinformation.
I think that was just Wendigoon.
The digital landscape we navigate is already rife with misleading...
Charlie, I love kids, Charlie! That's just the video. That's the video. The video should have been retitled to just, Charlie, I love kids!
This scenario is further exacerbated by the motivations of the most rich and powerful in the tech world.
And why didn't Smiling Friends talk about this cult either? I mean, those guys are also YouTubers, what the fuck?
This pursuit of profit, occasionally at the expense of human welfare and considerations, is steering us toward a precarious future.
I don't know what the deal is with the hand gestures.
Uniquely to counteract these.
Listen, man, I have one hand. It is very uniquely off-putting for me that you're doing all these hand gestures, and many of them are symmetrical, where you're doing the same gesture with both hands at the same time, and it's like, oh, isn't that cool, cunt?
My future endeavors aim to challenge the larger forces at play, the wealthy and powerful architects of these very systems.
Bro, what is Blood waffling on about?
Only through collective action can we hope to instigate meaningful change and protect those most vulnerable to the revenue-driven decisions of these powerful entities.
You know, I mean, yeah, there's a good place to take this. I mean, if it wasn't so clearly just you up your own ass about this whole shit. I love how this is basically that one brain puzzle from Baldur's Gate 3 when you're connecting the nodes. This is, you know, yeah, the connection between social media algorithms and trafficking and stuff, that's a real point you can make. Yeah, there's, you know, maybe that's an angle you could take. It's just that you've really lost your mind, man. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know that you're really taking that angle necessarily.
Fight against them must be a unanimous one, requiring strategic collaboration among all of us in the creative community. We must acknowledge the stark realities we're facing, the escalation of human trafficking, the insidious growth of destructive cults, and other heinous crimes that are being grievously underreported.
So that's about the state of it, Charlie. What do you have to say about that?
These issues should be at the forefront of our collective consciousness, yet they remain marginalized.
Again, you are not talking about the fucking children dying in Israel and Palestine and their conflict that's happening right now. Neither am I, because, again, I really don't need to have an opinion about that necessarily. I don't need to, not everybody needs to weigh in on the fucking global crisis of the week, you know? Not everybody needs to. I think it's fine that sometimes you don't. But, you know, you haven't talked about that, and if you're so fucking high and mighty about talking about shit that's important, I feel like you could maybe weigh in about that, but I guess you don't want to do anything about that. You know, you don't have anything you could do about it, but you feel like you have some power, I guess, in this case. If he got what he wanted out of this, I don't know what would have even happened. I guess more people would have talked about the guy. If anything, it would have just led to a bigger problem with him getting fucking arrested. Like, look at Chris Chan. Chris Chan got out of fucking prison. He might have been in jail for what happened, but fucking dollars to donuts, the people that were in charge of fucking taking care of him were sick of getting pizzas every day, you know? And they were like, fuck it, just send him back out, what do we give a shit, this is not our problem, whatever. And like, yeah, I don't know, the police don't like to deal with a fucking YouTube digital media circus.
Your platform has the power to drive significant change.
God, even the hand gestures are embarrassing. How do you do that?
Yet many voices remain unheard.
Like, I mean, without Heiling Hitler, I guess.
Amid the digital clamor. You've built a platform that resonates with a vast audience. A platform that has the incredible potential not just to entertain, but to empower.
It's like all the same hand gestures, too. They're like all the same ones. He's like Trump. He's like Trump, who only had like the 2 or 3 hand gestures. He had the one that was like the little OK sign, and then he had the one where he like waved the OK sign around really quickly. And then the popular one with the politicians is the thing with the thumb, where they're not allowed to do like a raised pounding fist because that looks too militaristic. So they do this thing where they hold like their thumb like it's a fucking joystick on their hand. He's doing like the same 2 or 3 canned Yakuza NPC animations while he talks. It's great.
With this remarkable influence comes a significant responsibility. The choices you make in content creation The stories you choose to amplify have a ripple effect that extends far beyond the boundaries of your channel. I understand the demands of your platform and the constant pressure to remain relevant and engaging in an ever-changing digital landscape. But we
see somebody in chat says something, and I can only read it. I can only read it in the voice of Pim. Charlie, it is only through the two of us that we can summon the party van! I can't really do the voice of Pim, but I'm certainly hearing it in the voice of Pim. Apparently there's a 5-hour video that has every bit of info on this case, but instead of summarizing it from start in a way that people can actually understand what the fuck is going on, he's doing all this. At the most, I think he left links to it in the description and briefly mentions the existence of the interview. So there, yeah, the 5-hour interview he mentions, that feels like that's like the main thing you should be showing people. Like, it's always this way. It's like with the same thing with fucking Doug Walker. Like, all the people fucking want is to see you talk to the fucking camera about the movie that you saw. Or whatever. They don't need all the stupid fucking skits with your fucking idiot fucking coworkers in stupid costumes with terrible fucking camera work. And the same fucking thing for this. All that this needed to be was the video with the fucking victim. Just talking. And, like, proof of it and stuff. And you know, shit like that. But instead you made it this whole fucking crazy thing. I love this! It's 3 minutes long! It's 3 minutes long! It's from this guy's Slime Beast and it's called What the Fuck is MamaMax Talking About? Beautiful video! Beautiful title! Thank you! 3 minutes long! After seeing several videos and posts from MamaMax regarding a vampire werewolf cult and its victims, I decided to go through the available information and simplify it for others. I will be clear and honest and upfront. I think a poor job has been done getting— yes, to say the fucking least. I do not think the cult aspect was the right thing to put at the forefront. Here's an incredibly simplified and thus more digestible description of the events. 2016, a 16-year-old met an 18-year-old online. Camden's age based on routine people search lookup. Spencer, 16, seen here, ran away from home to live with Camden, the 18-year-old. Spencer's presence in Camden's family home was a secret, giving him full control over what she was allowed to do. During this time, Spencer was mentally, emotionally, physically, and sexually abused multiple times. Sleep with other men he met online. That in and of itself should be the first thing brought up. At least from my perspective. The crimes committed are clear. Well, I hate to be that fucking guy, but, hi, Edit Wing Dork again. And, you know, watching through this, we're at this part now with this, like, easily digestible summary video that's supposed to get the info across in a way that's actually able to be understood by humans. And you might notice that one of the things that's not being shown in this video, even, is any kind of fucking proof of any of this. Like, people throughout the stream kept going, oh no, it's all real, it's all a real thing, but MamaMax has not communicated it well. Well, I mean, he apparently has not communicated any of the fucking proof of it either. As far as I can tell so far, you've got people's testimony against this guy, which is, you know, that's all well and good, but then you've got, like, one photo of Camden and Spencer. We don't know when it was taken or under what circumstances it was taken. They might have been family friends at that point in time. Who's to say, really? And other than that, I mean, like, yeah, supposedly there's, like, some people and some teens in Australia who send him money each month or every year or something. And, I mean, I don't know if there's proof of that either, but if it is, it's not in this video that's supposed to easily show all of the facts. So, like, it's easy to blame MamaMax for not, like, getting this info across that well, but I think more attention needs to be paid to what even is going on here, because we really are painting this guy to be the biggest monster in the world, and even here in the 11th hour, as we're at the fucking tail end of this thing, I really still have not seen any actual proof against this guy, and maybe there has been in the weeks since I did the stream, and, you know, maybe there will be after I upload this video, but, like, if there's any proof of it, it is not here so far. And they say something in one of the Discord messages, I think, during the montage of please answer my DMs, Charlie. I think Spencer says something like, we have more proof, but we're not going to, you know, show it to everybody because we want to, you know, have an actual legal case built against this guy, which, I mean, I support that. I think that's the right course of action. But it really just raises the fucking question of why you even made these goddamn videos to begin with. I mean, like, again, look at it this way, right? You've got hundreds of alleged victims, none of whom could ever raise any kind of police investigation or legal thing against this guy. One of the people involved is MamaMax's sister. Spencer is apparently emotionally and financially dependent on MamaMax. And they spend a whole entire part of this video talking about how this guy is going to spread a disinformation social media smear campaign against his critics or whatever. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't want to be Dale Gribble in this scenario, but it's pretty fucking suspicious. I'm sorry. Whatever info you need to present, I don't think you need to present it to us. I think it needs to go to the fucking court and the authorities. And if you have info that you're saving for the court and the authorities, then I'm wondering why we're seeing any of this at all. Yeah, pretty easy to... Now the cult aspect. Pretty easy to see what happened there. Camden claimed to be a werewolf god, among other things. He convinced Spencer and others that they too were vampires and werewolves. Hunted by outside forces. Claimed he could send their dead loved ones to hell if he so chose. Well, where did he get access to all these stupid motherfuckers? I'm sorry, but, like, shouldn't make jokes, but man, I'm sorry. Vampire cults? Really? That's the one you fell for, really? The vampire cult. You know, it takes all kinds. I'm just making jokes here. It's nothing personnel. Through these methods and more, he further attempted to control his targets. He would then have his followers try to recruit the others online, some as young as 11. It is unclear if every would-be recruit was to be brought in for sexual purposes or not. Spencer eventually left Camden's influence and moved home to her family. Personal opinion time. Alright, it's from Slime Beast. Most importantly, if accurate, Camden definitely belongs in prison. This should be obvious, yes. Presenting this case in the manner MamaMax has presented it, focusing on the cult aspect, focusing on other content creators and himself, has really buried the lead of what crimes actually happened. Yes! Buried the lead! The MamaMax story! It should immediately be made clear that an 18-year-old preyed on younger teens, enticing them via the internet. However, I only found his age by looking around for myself. Well, I mean, I think it was implied that he was an adult, at least by being a predator, but, like, yeah, I mean, that angle was still not pushed at all. No. This is a great summary video from Slime Beast here. Keep in mind, most viewers won't bother watching through all of the associated videos or doing their own research. Yeah. I mean, if all his fucking video was this, it would have been something. I mean, it would have been too short, but MamaMax has done the worst possible job of exposing this to people. Just a comedic fucking farce. We're approaching 10 o'clock. I've got one last video here. And this is actually Charlie talking about this fucking thing. Moist Critical responds to MamaMax drama. It's a minute 15. It's a minute 15. Let me see here. What's up, everybody? It's Critical.
Stop ignoring MamaMax. Yeah, so here, you want me to talk about it a little bit? That rubbed me the wrong way. We talked, like, a month ago about, like, what he was working on in his investigation. And then, apparently, when I had COVID, he messaged me a couple times and I never saw it. And now he's taken that as me ghosting him and ignoring his very important mission. And it really rubs me the wrong way. Instead of just... he's jumping to the most extreme possible explanation for me not seeing it, which is really fucking cringe. That did make me upset. There. Yeah, that really rubbed me the wrong way. I had COVID, and I barely used Discord in the first place. It was a miracle I ever even saw his message to begin with. And then I spent 12 days not doing anything online in bed. And during that time, apparently it changed his whole framing of the video in order to make it like a Trojan horse of cancel critical, because he didn't respond to my messages and ghosted me. So yeah, that did rub me the wrong way. Good intentions, but I did not like that.
Good intentions. Well, it's nice that you say that. Before we go, okay, one last video. I wanna listen to this. Oh! Alright, brains, you here? You guys ready for the rap god? Is this like, is this like what he thinks like rap songs do, like before the song starts, when it's like, hey yo, 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 turn the music up, turn me down, this one's for the money. Is he doing that, that sort of thing, the Jay-Z? This kind of sounds like he's like mumbling a bit. Don't try to pray, cause you're the prey. Oh man, the bars right there. Okay, good. We got lyrics. Does it say what this is? No, this is still on indeterminate grumbling at the beginning. And then you have your own captions up underneath the video captions. You're the I'm gonna make you so fucking famous, Zach. Whoever this guy is, I guess. Like, this is what I mean. Like, if this video is about someone, who's Zach? Is this directed at someone? I don't know. It's just called MamaMax's Pray. Is this just you doing a horrible rap song? Or is it about an actual child abuser? What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? It's a spiritual lyrical miracle. In hell with me. Wait, why is he in hell with you? Why are you in hell? What did you do? If that guy went to hell, why are you also in hell? Are you the devil? Doesn't that make you worse than this guy? Why are you in hell with him? Okay. This debt with head, this is just unbelievable. My little play thing till the end. And then the video too, him like kind of just standing there a little bit. It's like not even a beat on this. I mean, it's like, it sounds like a rap song kind of, but it's not a rap, it's just da 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 ba 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 ba, and there's not like a tempo or anything. Oh, here we go. Oh no, what's this part now? Oh, it's not good. Subtitle error detected. Okay, now it actually is a rap. Okay. We're the pred. These demons. Okay, this is not on beat. This is so bad. Holy shit. This is so... I have such a smile on my face of how bad this is. I don't... I love terrible things, obviously. I mean, I'm a big fan of things that are awful, so like, this brings me such joy as I recognize that every part of this is as bad as it can be. My ears, they bleed. Oh my god, that's awful. That... I don't know how such evil sins can be allowed. Oh, it's not on beat, and another subtitle error. Why are there so many subtitle errors? Fix your subtitles, Max. Jesus, Japanese's! Even now, my ears, they believe I don't know how such evil sins can be allowed. So I can be alone. Just like his Okay, what are these lyrics, though? What the fuck is this? To exist, let a kiss, laying still, seeing nil, oh my god. So the weird gap here, and there's like nothing even there, nothing even happens, there's just a weird like pause for no reason. And then it's so fast, and there's no rhythm to it. And it's laying still, seeing nil, like he's dead, I guess. Is this like gravity eyelids? Ceiling spill, unhealing fill. I'm sorry. Okay, you didn't say those words. Those are not words that you said. You cannot say ceiling spill at that speed. You can't. You're not bus driver. You're not able to do that. I don't even think he could say those words specific. Those are hard words to say quickly. That is not something you actually said there. Okay, those words just fade into nothing. Cuck impulse? This really is Pizzagate. Holy fuck. Holy cuck. Ball. He's up, rocks, sweating nervously. Yeah, I mean, shit, ODB's gonna come back after this one. A lot of dead rappers have been quiet since this one dropped, but they're not gonna take this challenge lying dead. This is motion sickness. Well, it's some kind of sickness. Maybe it's ocean madness from that one Futurama episode. MamaMax, subtitle error detected. The untold true story. That's the biography of the subtitle error. It was supposed to have a different subtitle. It was supposed to be called Buried the Lead, the MamaMax true story, but they fucked it up, so it was called Subtitle Error Detected, the MamaMax true story. Yeah, but no, this video is fucking terrible. It's just flashing lights and him like bouncing around, and he doesn't have any. I mean, he can't fucking dance or whatever he's trying to do any better than he can rap. I assume he made the song to like the instrumental. It's also fucking. Well, it's fine. I guess it's the most inconsequential part of this. The instrumental. I mean, if he made it, it's fine. I guess it's okay. Yeah. Like, where's the rhythm or music?
Yeah, music has three fundamental building blocks. It's rhythm, it's melody, and it's harmony. And rap has none of those.
Excruciation on its way, and yes, it'll hurt. It's like that one time when we read dark lyrics for a little bit, and like 50 people left the stream within a couple of minutes. And I just started reading, like, I was playing like soft jazz, and I was like, cutting open the vaginal orifice, I suffocate. Like, just these insane metal lyrics. This is like that if it was set to like a, well, no, if it was less musical. Oh, that's so fucking bad. Oh, that is so bad. That is so bad. Excruciation. Yes. It'll hurt. And then we just have this it's just static of words, apparently. You take their word for it that this is what he's fucking saying. To serve you naked men on this list in this what? The slams, there's fresh falls from your hands, raping, trusting, burning brands, faded residency began invading the forbidden lands. Their jaded heads will not forget, abated breaths will not forgive as hatred cleft our hearts for man, wasted treasure on good earth, for flirting with little boys and girls, disturbing the children we never heard, so stirring your innards with knuckled crows and it almost had like a thing going for a second kind of rhythmically, but it didn't. Then it just didn't instead. It was almost did, and then it didn't. Winds of Mordor? Winds of Mordor. Are you making a song about sex criminals? Or are you making a song about Lord of the Rings? The answer cannot be both.
One response from the entire world, given my forgive fire of holy wine of the youths first they become.
One does not simply drop bars in Mordor.
Like you're the prey, and we're the bread. I'm trying to pray, you're already dead. And how with me, for what you did.
So are you also in Mordor? I guess that opens up the possibility that Mama Max is Frodo or Sam in this scenario, I guess. You know, I guess that's all right. You know, I guess that would be okay. I mean, or Gollum. I'm gonna go with he's Gollum. I guess this is like a call out to some of you are asking me to get back into rapping. You mean this isn't your first attempt? Oh boy. This is something I made in my free time. Uh-huh.
You're the prey! We're the pred!
Somebody pointed out earlier that pred is like sex terminology. I think they said it was vor terms. Isn't that also like Omega verse or some shit? I feel like pred specifically is like yeah. I think that's definitely vor, yeah. Who is Craig? I don't know. I would assume that it... Oh, he didn't even mix and master it? What a shame. You mean all you did was make... Wait, produced? Does that mean you didn't even make the fucking music, too? Does that mean that the whole thing that you did was the horrible rap? How did... It's fine. It's fine. Oh, God. Yeah, I would assume Craig is one of the fucking predators that he's talking about. Except that, again, the whole thing is about him. And doesn't even link in the description to any of the fucking people that he's apparently talking about. So, great job, Mama Max. Good job with the song, I guess. I guess if that was a message to those people, I'm sure they got it. I don't know who they were, and it didn't spread the word about anything they did. And it really just spread the word that you're the worst rapper I've heard since, like, T-Dub. Hope you make a song about the toxic gossip train. Well, thank you for watching all the way to the end. Big thanks, as usual, to my $20 and up Patreon friends, Zach Carter, Stilk Meek, Andy Blackout Drums, Soup, Allison Parker, Iron, Vumelet, Richard Troiano, Isabel Jensen, Frenchie, Serafina Marie, Buzzed Raven, Oofies with 2 eyes, Scott Ullis, and top boys over here. The big top boys over here, Xylax and Day Drunk Paralegal. Thank you both very much, and thank you all very much. If you're feeling as though I've been particularly uncharitable toward Max or toward any of the alleged victims, I will say I don't want to be, as I said in the stream, I don't want to be Dale Gribble in this scenario. I don't want to come down as the weird conspiratorial one, the skeptical person here, but the sister thing, the financial and emotional support, all of there's a lot. You watched the video, so you know, right? Like, I think at the very least we need to acknowledge that Max has completely mishandled this and has just made it entirely about him and has turned the whole thing into a blunderfuck. I hope that whoever deserves it finds justice, but I don't really know who that is at this point. I don't even know who's involved in this completely. He didn't give enough info, and then when he does give info, it's confusing and doesn't make sense and there's no context for it. He buries important shit fucking 10 minutes into a video that's like filled with a bunch of stupid nonsense. Anyway, yeah, I'm picking Mama Max's weird bullshit as best of the worst. If you liked what you see, get other people subscribing. Please keep viewing me. Thanks for watching, and subscribe and give a like to my videos and leave a comment down below. Alright, bye. Penis.